almost 10 years, and I also did a master's in Riga Technical. Then laterwards, I'm doing my PhD here. But although I work full time in the one of the IT company here, that is my briefly my background. And this is one of the repeated subject I'm taking almost from last 4 years. And every year I'm trying to improve the subject to make it more student friendly, so you could get a more knowledge and you will get the benefit from this course. Okay, and how this course structure was little different compared to you studied some subjects last semester. Our subject was very long. I mean, it went for almost 4 months, but now this time this subject will finish in the April 30. So that means we have a more intensive class. So we have a theoretical, then we have a practical. So in theoretical, I will teach you the concept and the basic knowledge about the data structure. And same time, after the class, we will have a practical. So it is very intensive course, and I always remember. And if the class is cancels, if I get ill by accident, and there is no cancel, then um, I always write here the information. And normally this class will run for a next end of the April. I hope I will not get ill. Also, I wish you also not get ill with any kind of illness. And important is like again important is we need to learn this subject. And already you are my student for the one of the subject. I hope you have all positive experience with me learning the whole subject. So again, this is a subject with you need to every week you need to join with this link. And normally course end at 40 minutes. Then again we have a second session, third session. Remember guys, we have a bit longer classes. Normally we have a one session or a two sessions, but this time we might have a three sessions from the next week. But today we have probably one or two session, but next week it's going to be more intensive. So we will try to finish everything within April 30. Then you have an exam. So this is the how the class structure itself. Okay, then the again the guidelines, it's for you it's a 4 credit points. And also if you know these are the same guidelines as you know for you done with the other subject. It's all classes are done online this semester, so there is no face-to-face meeting. And next week I try to share my screen. You want to know how I look like, so then also I share my screen for a code writing also. And also if you need a consultation, some critical condition, then only we can meet in RTU. But we can try to do it online because there is nothing working offline in a Riga Technical. So RTU is almost closed, everything is virtual. So you can join wherever you are from your home country or wherever. And also some notes, so when you do assignments, keep in mind plagiarism is strictly prohibited. So try to do genuine work, so it help you to get more knowledge. And moreover, the goal of the home assignment is to improve your knowledge on the topic. It's not like it's something punishment. You take it as a challenge to grow your knowledge. If you grow your knowledge, chances are more you get a good job. So this is a benefit for you, vice versa. And also all assignment need to be documented. Last semester also you did documentation. So it's again this subject is also need to document your work, practical work, and practical program. And also same way how you submit your assignment, you will able to take a final exam. Okay, and as I mentioned before also in previous mm, subject, this time we are going with the JavaScript. So data structure is not related to JavaScript. I am teaching you JavaScript because it is easy. You can choose any object oriented programming language, either C++ or a Python, JavaScript. It's up to you. You are open to do whatever programming you prefer. And also assignment also you open to do like whatever programming you prefer. Okay, If you use a JavaScript, then I force you to install IDE. IDE is something like a tool that help you to write a program. I will give you more details, but let's go with the overview. And also you need to install these all things, and also you need to use something. How you want to install, you can check information here. Okay. And how the course topic, it start with the introduction with the data structure, and also we go different types of data structure, and also we learn two types of data structure. One is a linear and non-linear. So this is the how the practical part will flow. So first we go introduction. Introductions are help you to get a more knowledge why we are using data structure, what is the benefit, and when we use, what is exactly why we are learning data structure. Okay. And then this data structure we learn two types. One is primitive and non-primitive. uh, oh, so it is just primitive. It's I will make a changes. Okay, let me change. Okay, it is just a primitive, and one is the non-primitive. So it's also called a linear and non-linear. Guys, never get confused. In some data structure, they called it as a linear, and some places this is called as a non-linear. So keep in mind with the terminology. Sometimes terminologies are very important you to grow your knowledge with the subject. So this is the two types of data structure. One is a primitive and non-primitive, and it is also called linear and non-linear. Okay. So you gradually you understand, and let's more is like here. These are the questions you need to write, and run the programs on your computer and add those screenshot of those programs. Okay. And again, remember guys, you can use any object oriented language for to do these assignments. There is no restriction. You can use a JavaScript or something else. You can use anything. uh, okay, let's I look the comments little bit later, and then I come back to you everyone. Okay. And also this is the basic data structure. We do some assignment task on the basic. Then we also go to the primitive and non-primitive. In primitive, we have to write the so many programs, and you need to add those screenshot on your document. And here how we, some are question answers. Just you need to write a text what you understand, and some are programs. You need to write programs also. And this is assignment need to be fit in 25 pages more or less. And also this is how exams will be. 6 points you get from answering all the 13 questions. We have total 13 questions here. Like if you look carefully, it's like a 2 plus 5, 2 plus 6 plus 2 plus 3. It's all together 13 assignments. You get 6 points, and 4 points you get from the honor exams. Okay. And who are new, they need to all need to document their work using this template. So whatever programs or assignments questions you write, you open it, this template, you use some standard way of giving your work to me. It's easy to check to me, and how it's look like this document look like. Why it is showing something strange? Okay, it's look like something like this. So well, I will change some. Okay, so basically what you need to do, you need to start writing your name, surname, and your student ID, and you say assignments numbers. Then you go whatever programs or question answer you write the printout, add a screenshot. The same way it is followed. And if you copy somewhere online, guys, I ask you to mute yourself. Who is okay? Thank you. And this is how this you can add some references here if you copy something from the internet. Okay, this is not a new for many of students. If any student new to this, then I will explain them a little bit later in the next class. Also I will show you, no worry. So okay, then this is how we are going, and here is assignment upload section. So well, this is how you look like your autos. You have a last date to submit your assignment till of when you click on upload assignments, you will see the date. Okay. Seems Artus is very slow. I think you all logged in. I think it's hanged up. Okay. You can upload here. It's something you need to upload before exam, online exam. Okay. This is how it works. Let's going back to the chat. I will take questions from one by one and try to simplify, try to answer them. Okay. Okay, let's go one by one. There are some students are new who are new to the course. Some are Erasmus, and most of them I see regular students. Okay, April 15th is the last day to assignment upload. Okay, whenever you click, it will show. It's like 72 days left. You can start doing your assignments when almost 50 days, then you can finish it. Because until 50 days, we have to cover all the part of the data structure. Okay, Erasmus students, welcome. Erasmus students, okay, welcome all. And we see some new student full time. You guys also welcome. Welcome. Okay. Okay, if you are not a new students, okay, I can know from the name. Okay. There is a one new student from Uzbekistan. Some are Erasmus attendance. Attendance, guys. This is a practical subject. Okay, attendance is not important but next week I will start taking attendance for you. Okay, and there are some hello to everybody. Schedule say 9:50 till 9:15. So yeah, classes will be like at least 1.5 hour to 2 hours. Okay, guys, this time be bear patience. Okay, this time classes are longer because I need to cover everything within the schedule, and you have to pass the exam also. So we have a same day theoretical and practical. Okay, from the next week we have a theoretical then practical, and also a lot of people from Uzbekistan. Yes, there are a lot of students from Asia, Uzbekistan, and Erasmus students also. It's nothing new. Okay, attendance is very important. Next week I will take. Okay. Okay, one student said it is very important. Yes, of course, data structure is very important subject. I will come to you why it is. It's change your life. If you become if you want a programmer, if you know data structure, you are a good programmer. If you don't know the data structure, then you are still a programmer, but not a good programmer. So okay. Okay, one student said, okay, last semester I taught you the subject called algorithms. Yes. This algorithm is just pass or a fail, guys. If you see yourself, there is a pass, then you pass this subject. This subject don't have any grade. I don't know. I wanted to grade, then I asked to my reviewer, and they said there is no grades. That means who attended the course, who did the assignment, and who did the good assignments, they all passed. So if you have more questions, ask foreign student department. That subject is not have any grade. That is a pass or a fail. If you see in your autos it is a pass, then you passed already. Okay, attendance will be taken next week. Lessons why we recommend JavaScript over Python on this course. Okay, guys, again I'm telling you, data structure is nothing related with any programming language. Data structure is just a concept. To do better programming, you can use Java, you can use Python, you can use anything. I'm not against. You can use any object-oriented programming. Whatever you good, use it. Don't learn many programming languages, so you will end at the end you feel like you don't know anything. They are very. If you don't know anything, it's half knowledge, so it's not so good. So you can choose C++, Java, JavaScript, Python, whatever. I. It's not matter to me. It's matter to you how which programming language uh, you are good at. Okay. And all assignments are like based on you can do any programming language, either C++, Java, or Python, or JavaScript. It's up to you. But in the course, I'm teaching you the JavaScript because I am familiar and it is much more easy. And it is almost all programs are ready to understand and analyze. It's much more faster. Okay, what should Git repo? Okay, Git repo, I will show you. This is a programs what you need to analyze and rerun and modify yourself. This subject is very easy, but it's challenging when you build something out of it. And if you student build some application at the end, I will show to everybody. Like last semester, you see some student did really good work. They built something out of data structure and also the algorithm. So we show them to the other students. Will you show how to download a JavaScript? I will try to show, but guys, you are also this all information in the autos, how to download here, and you can check some general information on the internet so you can get. Okay, there are some new students from Azerbaijan, India. There is no recording for the classes. Why I'm not recording? Because I want to make an interactive session, so you guys are follow up, keep in track, so we can have a. If I put everything recording, then I'm damn sure you are not very active to learn. So when you come to the class, you have a mindset to learn, so you can follow it very fastly. Azerbaijan students, welcome everybody. Okay. Oh, today don't have attendance. Yes, from the next week we have attendance. But guys, you remember attendance sheet is here. Next week also I fill you all, but we will see how it goes because we have so many students. So just 87, and if I look the meeting, we have 71 students. So well, if I take attendance, it's take a lot of time. So we just take it next week. It's much more easy and try to forward. Okay. So some student from Turkey and some student from other countries. Can you show us how to download a JavaScript and GitHub? Of course, I will show you. And okay. Okay, what about this course? Pass or fail? No, guys, this is not a pass or fail. This is subject is grading. If you write a good program in your assignment, you get a 6, 7, 8. Maximum you can get 8. I can sure. Also, there is an online exam. Online exam, you get a 4 grade from that. Good student can get up to the 9. Others will get 4, 5, 6, 7, something in between. It's up on your assignments. Okay. Okay. Okay, there is a one student. If we are 0, what do you recommend to upgrade? Guys, you need to know any programming language to upgrade. Data structure is just advanced way of programming. There is no something like you all are IT students. If you know any programming language, then you just uh, follow your learning method and just upgrade your skill. But to write a to write a data structure programs, you need to use object oriented programming like C++, Java, JavaScript, Python, or PHP, whatever. Okay. Please tell us about submitting the assignments, guys. You have to submit the assignments before the exam. Okay, before online exam. Okay. So this is a. If you submit assignment, then only you eligible to take an online exam. Okay. If you not submit, you will not eligible to take exam. So be careful about it. And also online exam, you get a 4.6 point from the 13 assignment. 13 assignment programs are here. And for a few students who know data structure, for them it may be easy. But if I think majority of you don't know, then it's a learning curve for you. So can you explain me more between pass and fail grade? Sorry. Guys, I really don't know. One student asked pass or fail. I really don't know. Please check with RTU. If you see your data structure, anyone tell me what you see for your algorithm practice subject. You see it's a pass or fail. Anyone write me in a chat? Algorithms, nothing. I have no idea. I will write Akbar. What you see, what status you see for a grade instead of grades? Algorithm, yes, pass. Yes, algorithm is pass. Okay, guys, again, I'm rephrasing question for this is the student who did the course called algorithms in the last semester with me. When you, what you see in a grade, you see some grade as a pass, or you see it show the pass. Yes, this is, guys, that mean you pass. This subject has a no grades. In RTU, few subjects have a grades. In Riga Technical University, some subject have a grades and some don't have a grades. Okay, last time what you learned, this is just grading subject. It's a pass or a fail. So you all passed. Good for everyone who passed it. Okay, who not passed, I don't know. They not, I don't see. Okay, I think everyone passed. Okay, so coming back to a few more questions, how we can contact you with you. Okay, guys, there's a contact information is there in the chat. If you want to write me email, where is my email ID? By the way? Okay, it's here. Okay, and remember, guys, I am not a robot. If you 20 students write me same day email, don't expect me. I will write you, reply you same day. It's take at least 1 or 2 days to reply you answers. Okay. Sometime if when you ask a question, try to ask clear questions. If you ask some questions in a randomly unknown things, for me it's really hard to answer you. Okay. So I ask you to try to, before sending me email, try to understand it is correct email you are sending, it's with the right information or not. Then ask me, I will, it's take maybe 1 or 2 days for me to reply, or maximum 3 days I will reply. Only subject related questions you can ask, not other things. I cannot help you much. I try to, but I cannot. I know you have some other issues, but how much possible I can help you, but I'm not promised. But related subject you can ask me, but I not reply immediately. Don't expect 1, 2, 3 days is a good time to get your answers. Okay. Can we create a group for the discourse of any social media? I think it will be important, or do not recognize all. So guys, one student is asking, so if you want to form some sort of group, I don't know why you want a group. As a student, we are all in a group in a one room, but I don't know what you want to do with the group. But although we don't have a group activities here, so what you can do, you, if this is all individual learning, so maybe you can friend with any of your another friend, and you can write programs together. So in this way you learn. Okay. When you do programming, if you program with your friend, you learn more knowledge. Okay, don't try to alone program. Okay, because your friend think in a different way, you think in a different way, same program. So it's a learning. Okay, you all students, yes. So keep in mind, in learning time all we do mistakes, so from the mistakes we will improve our knowledge, and we stop doing mistakes. So if anyone good student, try to help other students also with the programming. It's but don't give your assignments. It's against rules, but plagiarism. But also you can share your knowledge, how to write a program, or how to solve the any practical things in the assignments. It's very good. Okay. uh, okay, guys, if you want Telegram group, create it. Okay, so I'm not against it. So you all uh, create, you can join. One student send I think Telegram groups, you can guys join. Who want to join there, join there. But only don't do copy paste with assignments. Okay. So it's against the RTU, and plagiarism is strictly prohibited. And I ask you to do your own programs, and it's help you to grow your knowledge. If you send a duplicate assignments, copy pasting, well, it's not a good part of as a student. Okay, this is about me. Let's if you have any questions in a mind, please ask in a chat. I will try to answer you. Then we go some other formats. Any questions, guys? I think I don't say any questions, but next week also I explain you how to do, what to do. And next week also maybe we see some new students also. Uh, what we do next week. Okay, today it's a beginning class. Next week I will show you what. Show GitHub, please. Okay, guys, all information. I will show you everything. Just I want to ask some more questions. Okay, let's say like I introduce myself. I introduce the subject, and I want to introduction from your side also. So first we ask one questions. How many of you full-time students here? I think everyone. Yeah, majority. Super. Okay. 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 Who are full time? Yeah. For you, I will say only one thing. This is maybe my last subject. I can say in next time I will teach you only in the masters, because in bachelors I will teach only two subject. I think you all. This is my second subject. Then I will never meet you until if you join the masters only I can meet you. But yeah. And okay, next is yeah. Next question is, how many of you here the Erasmus students? Please write also your country name so we can get to know. Erasmus student with the country name. If you write your country name, then it's much more easy. Okay, we have only one Erasmus students. Okay, so where you guys from? Which country? From Europe? Turkey? Okay. Okay, Turkey. France. Okay. Okay. And anyone Morocco? Okay. um okay, Erasmus from India. Very interesting. Okay. And next question. So you Erasmus student who are here, you are all studying bachelors in your home country, or you're studying masters there? You all are bachelor student in your home country where you are studying, or you are studying masters or studying bachelors there? Okay. Okay, engineering studies. Okay, then anyone again who are Erasmus, maybe full-time student, anyone who already learned data structure before coming to this class? Everyone know data structure, or nobody know data structure? Anyone know the data structure? Anyone know data structure? Here, student who learned something. Okay, we see one student, couple of students. Yes. Okay. Okay. So guys, again, if this course is again for I made it for everyone. It's not for if you know already data structure, maybe it is boring for you because you know it. So because most of students who come to university, they don't know anything. My aim is to teach them. Also, some examples are complex to everybody and some are easy to everyone. So uh, who know data structure, you can do some advanced level programming with your assignments. Okay, don't write a basic level programming if you know already data structures. Okay, if you know already, try to do your assignments in a advanced level. So this course is for everyone. It's for advanced and basic to all the students to get the knowledge from this course. Okay, it's not for advanced level, it's for everyone. Okay, who know, please I say you again, who know data structure, you it not help with your grade, help you get a good knowledge. Okay guys, knowledge is important. Grade after the university, okay, nobody ask your grades, how much you got. You in a job, when you go for a job, they all ask you, do you know the programming, do you try to write a program for it? So guys, keep in mind, okay, everyone get a good grade in this subject who do the assignments and online exam. Of course, grades are important, but also keep in mind practical knowledge is more in IT is more important. In software industry or engineering, practical knowledge is very, very important. Okay, then okay, if you have full time, okay, it's very welcome. Then it's a course for not for you. It's for okay, but also you guys who know the already this JavaScript, if you know some programming knowledge, try to help your friends. So when you share your knowledge, it's help others to learn also. Okay, don't share your assignment, but share your knowledge. That means you can teach them how to write a better programming. Okay, and who want to learn any programming language, it's already there. But data structure is nothing to do with the programming. Data structure is a just theoretical concept to write a better programming. Okay, you can choose any programming language, JavaScript, Python, or PHP, or whatever. It's nothing to do with programming language. It's just concept to write a better programming. Okay, don't get confused. Okay, JavaScript is just data structure is just advanced way of programming. Data structure is advanced way of programming. Okay, you written already programming, but data structure help you to write a more better programming. Okay, that is the aim of the course. If you know already data structure, then it's up to you how you want to take this subject. You maybe want to do advanced level assignments, then you're welcome. And it help also, you can help other your friends in a student who have a less knowledge of the data structure. Okay, that's clear. It's I feel like everyone is happy with this knowledge sharing session. What we do normally, this Zoom is ending in a couple of minutes. What we do now, okay, what I wanted to tell. Okay, there are three things. It's here. Some information is here. This is the IDE. If anyone don't know what is IDE, is the integrated development environment. It means using this one, we can write a better programming. It's called IDE. Guys, I ask you to mute. Okay. Okay. So IDE is something help you to write a better programming. Okay, IDE. Previous days there is no IDE. That mean they're writing still programs, but IDE help us to write a more better programming. This is called integrated development environment. Okay, it's help you to write a program quickly. There are the many options. You can save, you can delete, you can do operations quickly. Okay, and Node.js, you can install it, and also you can Git repo, you can clone it on your computer. Okay. Yeah, we do one thing. Let's take a break. We already spent 40 minutes, so we take a break and we come back at 7 o'clock. Okay, then we start a session. Then I will explain you all the things like how to install, what we need to do, what is the next step. Okay.